At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of Vibra Live. My name is Adam. If you are not familiar, I am the CEO of Vibra Finance. We are crypto consultants. Been doing it for over 3 years now. So if you're struggling out there, have any issues, hesitation, reach out to us. That's what we're here for. So getting into things for today, looking at a crazy weekend we had, right? With the bank collapses, with USDC depegging. It's getting crazy out there. But we have a giveaway going. It ends today for the Corium official mainnet launch party in Los Angeles. Lindsay is doing that. So if you follow this thread right here, and if you are in the California area and would like to go, this is your key right here. So follow this, like it, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. And it's a $2,500 ticket. So this is not cheap right here. So this will be a fun time. So really looking forward to this and, getting some feedback from whoever wins and attends the party. Hopefully it'll represent Hexago to the fullest, and really looking forward to that. So getting into stuff today. What's up, Bifinesse? Appreciate it. I'm trying, man. I'm trying hard. John May, what's up, my brother? Hope all's well. Well, a little Zoom craziness there. All right. So getting into for today, 5 coins that you probably never heard of. Number 1, Casino Coin. I love this coin right here. All these coins are extreme degen plays. That's what I'm here for. I don't care about this top 10 coins, obviously, besides Hex. What's the upside on those? I'm trying to find the stuff that is going to thrive in this next bull run. And I really like Casino Coin. One, they are on the XRP Ledger, super fast. And also, they are on the Flare network as well. And when I saw that, it kind of opened my eyes up. It was one of the first coins that Flare had reached out to and partnered with. And I just think because the whole online gambling industry, it's kind of in a lull right now. We had Black Friday in 2011 where all of a sudden, if you were a poker player in the United States, your accounts got frozen and that was it. I mean, online poker has not been the same since. And someone needs to come along and bring Poker Stars or Full Tilt or Absolute Poker, all those from back in the day. Someone needs to figure it out. And I think Casino Coin is one of those options. What they're doing, they're trying to literally connect all of the online casinos together. And so we're getting lost on here. And with, someone has to do that. There's a coin that I'm following called Polker. PKR is the ticker, and they're launching their mainnet I think it's actually in a couple weeks. Yeah, I've been following them, but that coin, it's tiny. And I want to see where that goes before I really talk about it on stream. But Casino Coin, I'm extremely confident in. I KYC'd in the Zoom wallet, which for anyone that's not familiar, Zoom is the MetaMask, the staker app for the XRP Ledger. And you set up your trust line for Casino Coin, and then you can swap XRP right in there. And inside the Zoom wallet, they have their own app in there, the Casino Coin app. And you can see it right here. This is what the app looks like. And you need the KYC to do it, which I did. And it allows for signups for multiple casinos and a great way to keep track of your spending across operators. So for all you DGens out there, it's something that I would take a look at. I'm a big fan of poker myself, and they're sponsoring a live poker tournament in Malta, Casino Coin. I don't know if it was a Poker Stars or a one of those type of events, but just to see that they're making those partners, that makes me extremely bullish. And just the whole gambling industry is so big, and somebody needs to kind of tie it all together. And I think Casino Coin has a great shot at that. It checks all the boxes for me. And yeah, bit finesse. All poker players woke up as exactly. I was a huge online poker player back in the day. And when you all of a sudden to log into your account and going on the website and seeing a Department of Justice logo on there saying the site has been taken down, it was crazy. And, we have, obviously they opened up withdrawals for like a week so you could get your money off. But, it was a day I'll never forget. And it's kind of the same type thing just happened with these banks. All these startups that had money in Silvergate or Silicon Valley Bank, they woke up and their money was just gone. Nothing they did wrong. It was stuff out of their control. And that's why we need to replace the whole system. It needs to be trustless. And that's where we're going. And Casino Coin, I think, is going to be one of the players that ties the gambling and casino and that whole industry together. They have operators across the world, and you're going to start seeing once there's interoperability, that's when I think this will be on the next level. And I think towards the end of this year, you'll start to see more from these guys. They're very active in the Discord, in the Twitter. And that's what I like to see. You can reach out and talk to the team itself. It's not a project where it's avatars and just ghosts behind the screen. You can reach out to them, talk to them, and that's to me what you have to have. So Casino Coin, for the gambling, gaming, poker, that whole industry, I really love it. And for the second coin is Camelot, and this is on Arbitrum, and it is the number one, in my opinion, DEX on that site. And when you're bridging over to Arbitrum, which there's going to be an airdrop coming, I believe, I think it's going to be a pretty big one. And when that happens, people are going to have the coin and they're going to swap it out for other stuff, just like with PulseX. This Camelot here has similar features to PulseX. They have an actual burning mechanism built into the protocol. And if you look at it, they give 10% of the coins are designated for partners that they work with. So if you come in, you work with them and you are on their decks, they end up giving you some of the tokens. So it's a win-win for everybody. And the supply of this coin is tiny. I think there's 100,000 maximum tokens, and there's 23 or 24,000 that are out right now. And so in the protocol here, 60% is for liquidity providers and LP tokens, 22.5% in dividends redistributed to Xgrail holders, 12.5% dedicated to the buyback and burn, and 5% to the core contributors fund. So I know there is staking that's coming. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to look into that. But you get the NFTs and you stake your coin to get your NFT for either 1 or 3 months, get your LP tokens, and then you can lock those up and earn some more. So, I just really like the tokenomics of this. It's deflationary and kind of has some PulseX features built into it. And now I think this DeFi, real DeFi, is going to be a huge narrative moving forward. This whole not your keys, not your crypto is so true. And Richard's words are just going to be immortalized forever in this space. And just all these projects, even this morning, I was reading an article that Chainlink has multi-sig and it has the same issues that all of these coins have that have admin keys. Either a court could come with a ruling and make them roll chains back, change code, find keys they didn't know that they had. And also Chainlink has an issue too with data. It can be manipulated. It's not in real time. And that's why I think I'm so bullish on Flare Networks, because I think with their oracle that they're doing, it's just better than Chainlink. And I don't know. I have Chainlink in my iTrust Capital account for a long-term hold. But when you see this stuff come to light with the nightmare that Dai had over there with that jump and ocean hack, where the courts ruled them to find their admin keys that they didn't know they had, that's scary. So these projects better burn their keys if they have them and get rid of them. And that just makes me so bullish on real DeFi Hex, stuff that has no admin keys. And these DEXs, once you're in real DeFi, the native DEXs on these ecosystems, I think are great plays. Optimism, Arbitrum, PulseX for Pulsechain. You got Saucer Swap for Hedera. I really like the DEXs. And Camelot here, this coin, it's expensive, but the supply is tiny, so it makes up for it. Like I said, there's only 100,000 coins, and we're in its infancy. This coin is only a couple months old. It launched at the end of last year at a couple $100, had its nice run up to 3,200, and now it retraced, and now it's ready to make its next move up. And with staking coming, I'm going to look into that later today. You got passive income, you got a buy and burn. It's got so many different opportunities inside of it with passive income. So that's why I really like that. And number 3 here is Texan token. I'm a bull. I'm becoming more bullish on Texan token every day. What up, Rags? And you see we're in here. Yes, casino coin, very interesting for what they're trying to do in that gaming industry, tying everything together. All these online operators, whether you're online slots, online poker, these blackjack tables. I know here out by Buffalo, we get ads for Canada all the time, and the amount of online casinos they have is insane. That's where every other commercial is for one of the online casinos they have. So just to me, somebody needs to take that to the blockchain. And I think Casino Coin has, kind of a first mover's advantage in that. But yeah, Texan, the more I watch interviews with Rags and Crypto Heartbeat, the more I learn about it, the more bullish I am. And just this whole endowment thing right here, I think this honestly could pave the way for every single institute, every single college in the country that has endowments. They're just sitting on this cash that's getting eaten alive to inflation. And what they're doing here, it sets the trend for what can be done with money that's just sitting, burning away with these nonprofits and these schools and these endowment funds. So I really like that. And then also the movement behind Texan. We see with the Hex community how loud we are on Twitter, just in the whole ecosystem. And I think that same attitude, that same passion is there with Texan. And the whole freedom aspect, Texit, the nonsense that's happening with the government, there's an actual mission behind this. And, independence and freedom, that's what kind of got me into crypto 4 years ago in 2019, is with online poker. Again, not having money on there and not being able to get it into my bank account. It's like, okay, what is going on here? There has to be a better way. And I think, that whole sovereignty, the whole, just that grassroots American, I can see this just being so big with that crowd. And I'm super bullish on Texan. Look at the price chart. I mean, I swapped all the rest of my Pulse Doge for it at like 2,100 something down here a couple weeks ago, and that was one. I'm so glad I did it. And I'm gonna DCA more into Texan over the next couple weeks, and I just see the writing on the wall how early we are, how much upside is here. And community is going to be so important with these coins moving forward. If you don't have a cult-like following, you're not going to survive, in my opinion. You will go up in the bull run, but coins that are going to separate themselves are going to be the ones with these cult-like followings. And I can see it happening with Texan already. And just the more conversations I have about the coin, about the movement, it just makes me more bullish on it. And, you know, for anyone that hasn't checked out Texan, texan.cc, that's the website. Go on here, read all about the white paper, and I think you'll be extremely bullish. So moving on, the next project is Corium, and we have the mainnet launching in the next month, and also a massive snapshot and airdrop coming for current holders of the token. You know, the X Core snapshot is happening in about a week and a half. And this is really, really interesting. The way that they set this up is this coin basically has a $10 buyback in it. So we're going to get the coin airdrop to us. We stacked Solo Gen X late in 2021, wrote it up to $6, took profits, and now we're stacking our free Corium airdrop every single month. And we're going to be able to, once this goes live, there's going to be validators out there. We're going to be able to delegate our coins, earn passive income. And I'm just very excited. Smart tokens, you know, I was kind of hesitant at first, but the more I looked into it, it's going to be needed. You know, you could say, yeah, CBDCs are the death of freedom and all that. But to be honest, they're not going to work in this country. You know, I had a conversation this weekend with some older boomers that are doctors and, you know, just in that top 1%. And they were saying there's no way in hell this is going to work. You know, they will literally revolt. And it's not going to fly. It's all going to be a scare tactic. And I think it's going to end up settling with universal basic income or some kind of offer. You know, the average person is not going to have to be held down by the constraints of CBDCs. But the smart tokens, there's a great use for them, right? If you're Best Buy or you're some kind of company and you have a coupon you want to give out where 25% off, but it only lasts a month, you need to program that contract to expire in a month. So these smart tokens have a great use case if they're used correctly. But it's just like anything. A gun is not necessarily bad. It's the intentions behind it. That's the same thing with these CBDCs, with smart tokens, all of it. It's the intent behind it. And if this stuff is forced down our throat, it's not going to fly. But if it's rolled out where it's fair, it's honest, and there's no blatantly robbing you or it's just not fair, I don't see it flying in this country. And Corium, they're launching these smart tokens. Their L1 is coming out this month. It's extremely fast. And when I see David Schwartz backing something, my eye look at it. And, you know, one of the biggest competitors to EVM is the CosmWasm consensus over there and Tendermint. And one of them is going to be the winner, in my opinion. One of them is going to separate either EVM or Cosmos and Tendermint and the WebAssembly. So I don't know who it's going to be. That's why I'm betting on both of them. And we've been involved in Corium since day one, getting our airdrops starting last January. And now we're seeing a year later, the mainnet is going live next month. And that's when staking is starting. All these coins that we've accumulated for free over the last 13 months, we're getting another airdrop of more Corium tokens, which, yeah, it's going to dilute it temporarily. But in the long term, you know, that's just adding to our bags. And we're not putting any more capital into it. You know, if anything, you could take your airdrops like I did and trimmed off 20% every month and swapped them out for other bags I was trying to build. So I'm super bullish on Corium. You know, we're sitting about 60 cents right now. You know, the high was around 80 cents at launch. So we're coming back now. You know, almost all the coins have been distributed from the last 12 months from the snapshots. There's going to be one more for all the people that missed their snapshots or didn't set their trust lines up and didn't receive all the coins they were allocated, they're going to be redistributed at the end. So we'll get one more airdrop of basically a big bonus, and then snapshot, and then X core airdrop, the final core airdrop of the other 150 million coins. And that's also going for XRP and solo holders. So if you hold XRP or Sologenic in a random wallet, move it over into Zoom and set up the trust line. You're going to get a free airdrop. It's very easy. It literally takes 5 minutes. And the snapshot happens March 24th at 4 a.m. UTC. So if you hold Solo, XRP, or Corium, you qualify for this X-Core snapshot and airdrop. And it's got like I was saying, there's a strike option of $10 on this coin. So it's really interesting. So the strike price of $10 or 100% of, I believe, the launch price. I think I don't remember what it was, but basically you're going to get your airdrop and it's going to be worth $10 or the initial price of around $1. So if that goes to $10 and you're getting thousands of coins, just do the math on that. You know, anything can happen in a bull run. You know, XRP has an army behind it. So I could see this stuff really taking off, especially when the lawsuit settles. There was a lot of bullish catalysts for Ripple and XRP. You know, Ripple's still building. They're still growing around the world. They don't even need the United States to thrive. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions with all these streamers and influencers. If something happens with this case, they'll just pack up and leave. They got another headquarters they just opened in Abu Dhabi. They don't need the United States. This is almost something we need. If we lost Ripple and we lose what they're bringing to the table with cross-border payments, on-demand liquidity, that is not going to be good. That's something that I just don't see happening. So kind of we're on the same page of Corium here, and you know, the whole cross-border payments, instant settlement. Velo is the last one, and this is on XLM, and I believe it's on Binance, but I have it in the Lobster wallet. And I listened to an AMA with the CEO this morning, and I am super bullish on this coin. You know, Crypto Mason has started talking about it within the last couple weeks, and he's got a huge following. So with a coin that only has 7,000 holders in the Lobster wallet, I think the upside is massive. And I don't know what they did, but something happened about 3 weeks ago because the price, it was flatlined for, I mean, a year almost. I mean, we were buying it at the end of last year for a couple months into this year. And I mean, it just did nothing. And then all of a sudden, boom, we did like almost a 10x in no time. And now we retraced and we're coming back, but now we have influencers behind it. And these guys it's kind of the same type niche as Camelot Dex is, but these guys are working with more institutions to bring them liquidity and to help out on a bigger scale. You know, these guys aren't working with the everyday person. They're working with institutions, with banks, and this stuff. So, you know, this is a coin that I haven't looked that deep into the mechanics of exactly what they're doing, but I'm just extremely bullish on this coin, the partners they have, the team behind it, and also on an AMA with the Stellar Turrets Foundation, they were extremely bullish on Velo. So, you know, this is just one that I threw on this list because a lot of people probably have not heard of it. It's super cheap right now, and this is the time to get into coins that potentially could do phenomenal in the next bull run. So Bell Labs is building a unique federated credit exchange network. This network is powered by the Velo protocol, which is a blockchain financial protocol enabling digital credit issuance and borderless asset transfers for businesses using a smart contract system. The project's core mission is to enable partners to safely and securely transfer value between each other in a timely and transparent way. And to do this, Velo enables its partners to issue digital credits via a smart contract layer using the Stellar Consensus Protocol to process and settle transactions. And I'm extremely bullish too on just XLM in general. I think now XLM, you got to think MoneyGram. They basically own MoneyGram now. Ripple sold off, I think, 75% of it to Stellar, and they're operating it. So Ripple is basically the massive cross-border transfers on a huge scale, and XLM and Velo and Lobster, MoneyGram, they're all micro settlements where we go to MoneyGram and send a couple $100 to your friend across the world. That's now all done through MoneyGram and done through the Lobster wallet. When you download the Lobster wallet, you can right there, you can deposit with MoneyGram and withdraw from MoneyGram. It's built right into the app now. So we're seeing this stuff kind of come full circle from a couple of years ago when we were talking about Stellar and MoneyGram and all the potentials. And now you open up the app and you see it built in there. It's all happening right in front of our eyes. And I'm extremely bullish on Velo. And the only other coin I really like in that ecosystem is Stronghold, SHX. There's a lot of degen plays, a lot of scam coins in the Lobster wallet. They need to clean that up. I think they'll be doing that over the next year or so. They were really working on building, and DeFi was not a real priority, but now it is, and smart contracts are. So, I think this coin has a massive upside, especially with only a $35 million market cap. These things can go to a couple $100 million easy in the bull run. So Corium, we got our airdrop coming in the next month. Snapshot for Xcore mainnet launching, and then Lindsay, her giveaway ends today. So if you are near LA and you could go to the party on March 24th, enter here because it's a $2,500 ticket, and you are allowed to bring a friend or a plus one with you. So there's going to be celebrities there. They haven't announced them yet, but I'll retweet it once they do. So it's going to be a great party. It's a charity party. Save the Kids is the charity. And like I said, a $2,500 ticket, it's going to be a top-notch event. So reach out to Lindsay, follow on the giveaway, follow Vibra, follow Corium and Sologenics, retweet and tag your friends, and the winner will be drawn today. So March 24th at 7 p.m. in Los Angeles is the party. So let me bring the link up. I'll put the link in the chat right here. What's up, Mobius? Appreciate you stopping in. What up, Rags? Texan, baby. I had to sell my Luna bag. I had to do it. Had to get out. I didn't tell Erwin yet. I know he's going to be pissed at me, but it is what it is. I'm more bullish on Texan. So here we go, guys. 11 days. Get ready for Core Nova, Corium's mainnet launch and charity fundraiser. I'm going to play this video here. All right. So that is it. That is the Corium Core Nova party. So that is so cool. 90,000 lights in there. That's going to be wild. I could imagine it's going to be like a giant 3D experience all in one, being able to sit down and see everything change. That's going to be awesome. So I can't wait to see what that looks like. Can't wait to see who wins that ticket and is able to represent, hopefully, the Hex community to the fullest out there, spread the word. I know there were some undercover Hexicans at the solo party last year. So wonder if there'll be any at that core party. Can't wait to find out. So like, share, subscribe, comment. I guess it goes a long way for the algorithm. And look at that. See, Hex has just gone trending and going viral again on my thread. So we're not going to stop, baby. Hex is taking over. We're going to go and crush the Corium party. The most tweets I've ever seen for Hex. Comment underneath. Let's get Hex virality on Twitter. Signature Bank. Trending Hex. All right. HVVD'd Hex. CZ, remember when you purchased CoinMarketCap to manually freeze projects like Hex? It's the 9th most trending cryptocurrency in the world. Interesting. Well, Ivan's shilling Hex. He was bullish on it today again. The future is bright, guys. We're in the right spot. So, don't listen to anything I said here. Texan, Corium, Velo, Casino Coin, and Camelot. They're probably all going to zero. You'll probably lose all your money. So definitely don't buy any of them. If you do, DCA into them. Be smart. Don't blow your load at once. You got to be smart with that. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Another episode of Vibra Live. If you're not following, like, share, and subscribe. See ya.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.